one of the most determined and GSD people I know. That's get shit done people. And in terms of like the potential reach and scope and impact of what you're able and what you're willing to accomplish. The phrase single-minded comes to mind, but it's all right because it's such a sort of vast, broad mind that encompasses the really largest scale systems thinking that I've encountered, I think, in terms of really tangible impact with the food systems and the soil and people and our survival. So I really value and see you as really one of the more vital GSD people in our communities.
He has a lot of focus on issues that are very, very important.
When I first became acquainted with you, I actually thought you must be a university professor because you spoke with so much deep, deep knowledge about not just food systems, but agriculture and farming and environmentalism. And it felt like you must be a professor because you were sharing your knowledge with us.
The first introduction I have of Klaus was Sam Hahn saying that he was, a legendary mind in the GCC. And, if you're like the smartest guy in the GCC, that's really saying something.
How deeply passionate and intelligent and involved Klaus is.
A restrained passion for the timeliness that's needed if we're going to avert apocalyptic conditions in terms of food insecurity and environmental stability. And I think your passion about that is an example of the impact of a wide-reaching group. And I know that on the side, you do things in your local communities as well as with some major organizations, all on these same important issues.
Klaus is present in the course, reminding me what all our pussyfooting around here is about. And I really, every time I hear him, I feel so ashamed that we started nearly a year ago and we're still not there to help him. That really is grounded in the ground, that. And whenever he keeps repeating, well, we got about 30 years left, and we know that all these things that need change, and the little bit that I'm trying is just a small thing, but we really need to change everything, and that's the urgency of it.
He's a really serious person. He's not frivolous.
I also think that your systems thinking is a real asset.
What really spoke to me more than anything is that I have a friend here in Calgary who has a food forest that has been in his family. The property is right in the middle of the city and it's been in his family for 15 years. And Klaus helped me to see that there's actually a much bigger contribution that this food forest can bring. And as such, he encouraged me. He didn't look at it as just like this little thing that's happening in the city somewhere. He looked at it as something that was a seed to plant and make accessible something so much bigger. And that was powerful, continues to be powerful. And I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
And you care so deeply about these things. And that integrity of caring is a kind of a hallmark of who I see you as a member of our group.